Sean Duffy, the Secretary of the Department of Transportation, also the acting administrator for NASA, which does not make a whole lot of sense, has had some things to say about air traffic controllers who are calling out sick during this government shutdown as they are being forced to do overtime without a paycheck.
Are you going to pay air traffic controllers who call in sick during the shutdown?
No, we're not.
You can't do that because they have earned sick leave. I mean, that's not an option that's on the table.
But what we are going to do is pay those controllers once the government opens back up for the time that they put in.
They'll all get paid, even if 10% of them or whatever called in sick, didn't go to work.
When you come to work, you get paid. If you don't come to work, you don't get paid. We have a small subset of controllers that don't show up to work. They're the problem children that aren't dedicated like we need. We're going to let them go.
If you have that many delays just from literally a fraction of a percent of people calling out sick a little bit more than normal, I don't really think that you've got the leverage to go around threatening people's jobs. I don't think that you have the moral leverage. There have been staffing issues with the FAA for a decade or two now that have forced air traffic controllers to work 6-7 day weeks, 10, 12 hours a day, mandatory overtime, not being able to see their children, huge problems with mental health, alcohol abuse, because you cannot be an air traffic controller if you have a diagnosed mental disorder, that including like depression. And so what air traffic controllers do, instead of seeking professional help, a lot of times they self-medicate with alcohol. And so for this guy to come on and be moralizing about people not going to work when the population of folks that we're talking about are working 6-7 days a week, 10-12 hours a day, is absurd.